Hello and welcome back to my channel. We're here with some Patreon requests, a little threefer for you with 3 different groups, all K-band related. So first we're going to be starting with Gaho, who I reacted to last month doing the Rosé cover, which I actually really preferred to the original. It was so damn good, really blew me away. Love that man's voice, love what he's got going on with this like eventual band that he's forming that are going to be in this video that we're going to react to very soon. Cave, I think is what they're going to be called. This is a request by Jay Garris. And then after we finish that, we're going to jump on to DickPunks, who we also checked out last month, with a kind of a really upbeat, fun song, one that I liked but wasn't so much like up my alley for something I'm going to listen to a lot. But this one is different. Supposedly a sad song, says Carissa, who requested this one. It is called Goodbye Girlfriend, at least the English title is. And then finally we're going to finish it off with Hoppipolla, who we have reacted to on this channel, but like way too little for how blown I was away, how blown away I was. There we go, that's how you talk. By their Creep cover from Radiohead. Man, so amazing. They won that competition Superband, which if you're interested on Patreon, I've reacted to multiple Superband live performances, and there's going to be 2 more, one I think a larger one, a big one, coming up on Patreon this month, because they are also requests for Patreon. Those live performances always are going to be on there when they're Patreon requests or not. So yeah, we're going to be checking out Hoppipolla with their song Enough, which was the title track off of their first mini album Spring to Spring, and that is a request from Jenna, who says that there are way too many or way too little Hoppipolla reactions on YouTube, and I would probably agree with that, including on my channel. I just have not reacted to them enough after being so blown away by some of those early videos by them, especially as the winners of Superband, which I think that second season has maybe just started. I think it's about to start. I don't know for sure, but I have a lot of patrons on Patreon that actually really like that show, so they've been requesting and actually uploading their own like translations to Superband for me to react to on Patreon. So again, if you're interested in that, check it out. But we're gonna start with Blackpink, How You Like That, a cover by Gaho and his eventual band, whenever that actual debut is going to happen, of Cave, featuring Cave. Let's do this. I'm excited for this.
바닥을 뚫고 저 지하까지 옷끝자락 잡겠다고 저 높은 두 손을 뻗어봐도 다시 깜깜한 곁에 like up the sky.
The way he says his inflections, his vocal inflections here are so good. Sky. Oh, dude. Yo, what is happening? This is sounding a slow burn into demonic. This is gonna evolve. This is going to evolve in the other choruses coming up. I know that for a fact. Whoa, that sudden shift to his head voice. Versatility. There's no way it's gonna stay like this the whole time, because this is like the kind of like riff and styling you'd hear before like a heavy ass breakdown. It sounds so unsettling and kind of evil. Oh, that drummer also looks like such a badass. Filmed really well too. Oh, maybe it will stay here the whole time. It's an interesting choice. I haven't heard that On the Ground cover too much that I reacted to last time. Maybe only 2 times, just because if it's not on Spotify, it's something I can't listen to often. I was blown away by that. It was a great cover. It did exactly what I want covers to do. This one is even going more in the direction of switching it up. This sounds completely different from the original in tone, in the way it shifts between styles and everything. It's a completely different take. I felt like On the Ground was a bit more in line with the original, kind of. More so than this, for sure. So different. Wow. Okay, so it never had a crash. Oh, he also did Love Sick Girls. This man loves his Blackpink. This man likes his Blackpink. So yeah, I did like that. Definitely liked the On the Ground cover more, just because I felt that this one was going to have some kind of payoff, some kind of lead up to that really stark, like, almost like loss of intensity. I thought it was gonna start like in this really, I don't even know what you call it. I keep saying demonic, but it's just this really unsettling feeling with that chorus. And How You Like That chorus is obviously super hype and super upbeat, so they did the complete antithesis of that. But I thought it was going to be this like build to where when they get to that final chorus, we were going to have some heavy crash, we were going to have a breakdown, some chugging, what have you, because that's what it felt like those previous choruses was leading into. But it was just their take on that, and we're gonna leave it at kind of almost a low-key song overall. And he had his pseudo like rap break even, which was interesting. It shows Gaho's versatility for sure, but I am left like wanting something I was expecting. Sometimes when you listen to a song and you're thinking it's going somewhere and it doesn't, it can deflate you a little bit. But then once you listen to this like enough, you're like, oh well, that's what this song is, and you get used to it. So yeah, I like the On the Ground cover more, but this is still very cool just because it switches up the original even way more than that On the Ground one. This is like completely different. So thank you so much, Jay, yet again for another solid request. I'm so interested in this guy and the band that's forming around him and everything, and where they're gonna go, because I think as a vocalist he's crazy talented, and all of these rearrangements I'm sure is done by someone in the group. Maybe, I don't know if they're either signed already or what have you, but there's got to be someone doing these really impressive rearrangements, and when someone can do that, I have really high hopes for their musicality and their production going forward as a group. So really cool. Thank you so much. Now we're going to move on to DickPunks. Very different from what we've heard previously. This is gonna be a tearjerker, possibly. Oh, oh, no captions. I need to know why you hurt so bad, though. Some stupid girl. Oh, I like that. I love how that is one shot and leads. You got all the actual real life reality that is creating then this music. So we go immediately from the reality that inspired what we're listening to, and he walks right to the piano. Perfect. Which that piano is completely defaced, and I love how that looks. Oh. You know what those strings do, man. They're gonna have each member do that, huh? that is so cool. Oh, this is so well done. I think there's a hidden cut there, though. Cut, yeah. Still so well done. It's like the band members are somewhat picking up the pieces and putting things a little bit back together. Like they are what then allow that reality, that pain to heal. Slowly train tonight. Oh, no, he's still tossing more shit around. Oh boy, that did a number. I could have sworn the drummer was fixing stuff. That's expired. That is a sick-looking bass. 소리. 유난히 춥던 어느 날 입김을 불며 마시던 따뜻한 라떼도 이제는 모두 다 안녕. Say goodbye my Maria. Say goodbye my Maria. Say goodbye my Maria. Such a creative video. Whoa. Oh my god, and all the feathers. They have like two shifting outfits. You have these like black ones in the all white room, and then when the lights are out, they're all in white. These layered vocals. I swear to God. It's the strings, they get me. They're so good. What an expertly crafted music video. Super creative. Oh, God, like these silhouettes here with them being backlit. Really, really good. If anything, honestly, because that was my first time hearing that song, the video might have taken away from it just because a lot of my attention was on the video because it was so beautifully done. But I really like that song too. Way more in my style compared to the one from last month, even though I did like that. This just, you know, anything with a bit of melancholy, anything sad, I'm going to be totally down for it. And you're going to throw strings at me, I'm all for it. This was really cool. Such a smart music video. Let me know what maybe the meaning, again, I don't have the lyrics here, unfortunately, what the meaning behind this is. Maybe that would tell a bit more as to what was going on in the video with them destroying things. The drummer seemingly being the only one putting things back together, like putting the oven door back up, but everyone else was just wrecking shit or simply putting on their coat or something like that. But I really like that. That was awesome. I don't know, again, I probably asked this last month when I reacted to their last song, what their general style is, if they have one. So we had one that was a little more upbeat, pop punky, very festival feeling. Felt very family friendly with all the kids dancing to the music and everything in that video. And then you have this one, which is really, really like sentimental, slow, sad, totally different. I know obviously groups can have variety, but I feel like they still have some kind of through line that is throughout their music. And what is that for a band called DickPunks, which I still will never get over that name. So thank you so much for the request. That was again by I'm sorry, Carissa. That's by Carissa. Pretty sure I would have to imagine you are the same one that requested them last month. So getting to learn about new groups, I love doing that, especially when it is one of my K-band groups. Thank you so much. Now we're going to move on to our last reaction, which is Hoppipolla, a group I just have been waiting to react to for so long, ever since I saw that Creep cover, which is so damn good. As I said, this is a request from Jenna. Let's do this. I'm very excited. Let's go. I remember this man having pipes, dude. His stage name is Isle? Like, it's a connection of the words I will? This is interesting. And someone had told me that they got their name from that Sigur Rós song, which I love a lot of Sigur Rós music. Sigur Rós, is that how you pronounce it? Heard of them from them doing this some of the soundtrack to the movie Moneyball, and a lot of their other stuff is just so good. So great group to be inspired by. It's sounding hauntingly atmospheric, just like their music too. Oh shit, okay.
다른 누군가를 사랑하란 말 내겐 너무 어렵죠. 내일 보잔 말 이젠 불안할 뿐인걸요. 내겐 어젯밤 그 순간보다 맘 아픈 건 없었죠. 사랑한단 말 그 말은 듣고 싶지 않죠. 사랑한단 말은 하지 마요. 안심시키려 거짓은 말아요. 노력할 필요 없이 그냥 지금 내가 필요했단 말 그거면 돼요.
You guys keep showing me stuff with with strings in it. We got a cello here. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so beautiful.
외면은 내게 남기고 간 게 참 많은 것 같아요. 내 맘은 이제 기억의 무게로 무너지죠. 나의 사랑은 많은 진심을 바라진 않아요. 하지만 이건 단 한 점의 거짓인
Holy shit. Is it hold on. I have to check this request for a second because I mean, this video is gorgeous. Like, it is so cinematic. It has 240,000 views. What? I thought this was maybe like an OST or something, and this is like a film.
사랑한단 말은 하지 마요. 안심시키려 거짓은 말아요. 노력할 필요 없이 그냥 지금 내가 필요했단 말
Whoa.
그거면 돼요.
Look at his expression as he sings.
그거면 돼요.
전화를 안 받아. 엄마, 말 좀 해봐.
You know, it's really hard paying attention to both the music, the lyrics, and the video. I'm trying to remember, is this someone who's in a relationship and then has to move away? That's what it seems like, but I'm not sure. And she's trying to get in contact with him, but he's just trying to burn the bridge, not make something even harder than it needs to be. Wow. Whoa. This crash and so uplifting. Oh, the chills are here. The chills are here. What the? Are these like known actors? They're so good. Oh, and the harmony. Whoa.
사랑한단 말 그 말은 듣고 싶지 않죠.
Oh my god, I love shit that don't have... Yo, what? I was just saying I love things that don't have happy endings, but... Oh, I'm watching this again. I'm watching this again. Okay, so wow, this video threw me for a trip. I was just not expecting something like this. I absolutely adore it. The song, the art displayed here, this is so incredibly cinematic. I'm blown away. And just trying to wrap my head around this, you start this song with the cellist kind of serenading the area in which this family met their demise as very much foreshadowing of what's to come, and we definitely don't know it in our first viewing of this. There's so much here, like, even in this scene where they're meeting in the school, and where they play in the school seems derelict, condemned, abandoned, what have you, and I don't know if this is even something that is occurring here, or this is like something that has to do with either like spiritual energy, like this could be just her spirit, even after her passing, the song saying, I don't want to hear you love me kind of thing, just because you're not going to be around. I don't want to make that connection if this isn't a lasting connection, because I don't want to deal with that pain of losing you. So don't tell me you love me, you know, all that. And then we move on to a scene where she's trying to teach him how to ride a bike, it seems, which, heads up, you know, fun fact, I do not know how to ride a bike either. So, you know, you're welcome to teach me as well. And then that relates to when he goes and tries to chase after her, using what he taught her. And this is displaying the kind of building of their relationship here, their connection. And then it takes that real dark turn, man, with her getting into the car, not knowing what this is signifying. But you just look on the faces of her parents here, and this is not some kind of out there wild thing. You know, as someone who's very much invested in and enjoys their true crime stuff and really disturbing stories, there are an abundance of families of parents that drive off cliffs, drive into streams, that do things like this with their children, thinking that they're helping them in some way. Mental illness is crazy, dude. So this is dark. This is very, very dark. Now, if you're looking at the kind of real, I don't know, realistic sense of it, this girl is very much capable. She was old enough to probably getting out of that car in the time that she was allowed. But for the story, I understand it, and it seems that she's trying to reach out. He gets it late on his phone and then is in a race to then go and meet her there. She's already gone. He realizes. But just, I love how it's filmed, the whole thing with him falling from this bike of she was never able to fully teach him, only take him so far, but then he doesn't give up on that and he continues to sprint. That's how, you know, much she does mean to him, and in the end cannot save her. It's something, man. I just was not expecting something so incredibly cinematic, something so emotional. The song is killer. The video is incredible. It is an actual crime that this video has 240,000 views. It is so good. Hoppipolla, they're going for a different lane, I guess. I would love to know, are all their MVs like this, in this kind of theatrical way, because it's so impactful, it's so emotional. All the actors, the actresses in this video are just A+. They're all so good for a music video that obviously is not getting nearly as much traction as it deserves. So thank you so much, Jenna, for this request. Hoppipolla shooting up there yet again. I've not heard anything that I didn't love from them. So let me know what you guys think of all these reactions or videos that I saw today, and especially I'm really interested in what you think. For those of you that haven't seen this Hoppipolla video, and I know that a lot of you in these conjunction, like multiple video things that I've started doing, it's kind of a way for you to see videos you wouldn't click on otherwise, because they're in the same video and you just let it play. So I'm interested in your opinion too, that went on that journey with me and saw this for the first time, because it's just something. I love it. Again, if you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my other K-band reactions. Look at the playlist down below in the description to see links to the bands here in this video, other videos of theirs that you might like to see, and check out my Patreon for other like live performance of these K-bands from, you know, I don't know if Hoppipolla is on there. They probably are, because some of the members are in Superband and I do plenty of Superband reactions on there, but a lot of others, including Day 6 mini albums and things like that. So please check that out. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.